All right, Scorpio, this is for you. This is for us, okay? If you do not know, I am a Scorpio sun, okay? So I am here representing. I am here for y'all. I'm here to deliver y'all the message, whatever you need to know, whatever is going on, and whatever is unclear. Because as Scorpio, I'm seeing if my son is asleep because he's right here on the baby monitor. So don't forgive me if you see me looking over here. I just need to make sure that he's taking a nap. But Scorpios, we'd like to know what people are not saying, okay? We like to know what is not apparent to others. That's what we like to know. We like to uncover things. What's on our mind most of the time is uncovering something, figuring something out, and investigating something. That's what we do all day, every day. Is normal to us. It's nothing. A lot of y'all could have jobs where y'all do things where you do investigate. You could be a researcher, you could be a analyst, you could be something of that nature. You could work with maybe death records, you could work with funeral homes, you could let's see what else could be out there. A DJ, something with music where you may produce music, something like that. That's a very Scorpio job, and this is a job for Scorpios that I'm speaking to right now. Look at that. Sing, song, what's this? Soul, sing, praises, performance. So yeah, something here that you are very good at, Scorpio. And one thing about Scorpios, when we do it, we're going to do it right. Everything. Okay? That's why we have the reputation that we have. Because everything we're going to do, we're going to do it right. And we're going to look at the details. We're going to take our time. We're going to break it down. Okay? Please believe it. Okay? Addiction. Okay. Okay. Drug, alcohol, obsession, and toxic attachments. Okay. Song, performances. Wow, this is what this feels like. Hold on. So whatever it is that we're doing, Scorpio, whatever it, what's that man? I don't know what that is. Whatever it is that you're doing, this feels like you're. Think of the movies. This is the type of energy. This is the Scorpio that I'm speaking to right now. You are this big star. I don't know what the movie is called, but it's something. Maybe it could be Liar Liar, but it's something when you see those movies where they're having autobiographies about not autobiographies, but movies basically about the life of a celebrity and stuff like that. And a lot of the times when these celebrities go out and these celebrities are portraying themselves, they're usually this big star all over the place, excited. Everybody loves them, right? But when they go home, they're this. They take their makeup off. They take the motherfucking clothes off they be having them wear. They stop talking a certain way. It's like they just kind of maybe let loose, or they show their real selves. This is the energy right now that it feels like is really heavy in your reading for some reason here. We're going to pull some more cards, obviously, because we're going to always try to get the most details out of it that we can. Talent. Okay, so this is definitely something that you're born with here. Maybe there's something addiction. There's some type of addiction. There's some type of toxic attachment, obsession, something that you cannot let go. Something that is weighing heavy on your back here that is getting in the way of this sing and talent. Is this here addiction, this obsession, something here that you obsess about? With mirror here, this person looking in a mirror is going to have something to do with how you show up, how you look, who you are, how you come off, something that you're born with. Hold on. Okay. Let's pull another. Let's do 2 more cards. Divine intervention and serendipity, catalyst and karma. These are upside down. Oh, my whole deck is upside down. Okay. I kind of don't want to take divine intervention. I'm not going to lie. I'm put that one back. I really don't want to take it. Okay. Torment. One more card. Torment. Did I show y'all torment? Anxiety, bondage, depression, and troubled. So there's something here that you were born with that is really troubling to you. Okay, this could be the reason letting go. Okay, so there's something here that you need to let go. You need to move on from, Scorpios. I think, Scorpios, I think that the reason why these celebrities or you, when you go home, you are something different than the world sees is because you don't really believe what people are telling you. Like, you don't really believe the hype that people come to you with. People could really compliment you on the things that you are good at, on the things that you do. But it feels like when they give you these compliments or they say that, they like something that you did or they enjoyed what you did, or they enjoyed your service, they enjoyed working with you, whatever the case may be, whatever it is that you do, it doesn't really register in your spirit, it feels like. Which is why it may be hard to manifest something or to bring something forward or to complete something, because you're not really maybe believing, or it's not really divine intervention came back out again with mystery, unknown, puzzle, confusion. Definitely feels like that you're missing, like there's like you're missing what's going to kind of ignite whatever it is that you're asking for. It's like backfiring. It's almost like your gun is jamming or your car is like backfiring. It feels like, or you can't really, jump the cars. Like you're missing the little. It's not. It's not coming together. It feels like street circulation, sports, exhibit. I feel like this is kind of like exhibit here. It feels like it's kind of like the same old thing. Like you're not maybe changing, or something has been staying the same. It's like you're still not listening to a spirit. It's telling you you're still pushing against things. You're still trying to cultivate things your way. You're still trying to control it. You're still trying to maneuver it. You're still trying to essentially play God. You feel what I'm saying? What is addiction? It's like you still don't have the full piece. It's like you're trying to make something come together and you're trying to bring something together, but you don't. There's still a piece here missing that you haven't got yet. And I feel like you are looking at it as if you are looking at it as if you're just not going to get it, but it feels like you have not completed the walk. You still have more to go. You still have things that you're dealing with. You're still, having to deal with your control issues. You're still dealing with having to let things go. So there's a lot of steps that's going to take to get to this place that you're trying to go. But it feels like you're trying to hop to one place. You're trying to start at one place and you're up and hop to the next place, and you're trying to hop over so many things that you're going to need once you get to the destination that you're looking for, if that makes sense. So I clarify addiction with snake, lie, poison, and fertility. I'm going to say here, I don't know if fertility is snake, but I'm going to say here that this just feels like poison. This thought that you feel like I said, it feels like intuition. I don't know. This just feels like a very obsessive energy here. Maybe there's an ascent. Maybe this is the energy that you are in. Maybe you're ascending from this. Maybe you are recognizing that you are doing this, or maybe this is just a confirmation. This could be a confirmation, or for some people, this could be kind of like a warning, if that makes sense, before you ascend or something. But I'm not really sure. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna go ahead and get into the tarot, because these cards, the smaller the decks get, like the more cards that you use, especially in these smaller decks, it kind of just makes it a little confusing. So these smaller decks to me really need to just be used for like a couple of cards. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the tarot, Scorpio. Let's get a little bit of the tarot. It's a plane. When you live by the airport, it just becomes normal. Really get used to stuff. It's interesting how something that was once like, what the fuck, when I first moved over here, like these planes flying all the time and everybody saying nothing about it. But hold on. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and ask the tarot to tell me, or tell Scorpio, more about this obsession, this addiction, and this thing that's been tormenting them on something that is really good. It's like you started a job new, you started a new field, you know, even though you're new to this field, you study. So you feel like you immediately should come in on the job. You should immediately come in on the job being like a manager. But it's like, okay, we know you studied on your own time, and that's good, sis. But when you come in here and you come into this job, there's still rules and there's still ethics and there's still things that you have to go by. You can't just, you know, you can't just step over the natural progression. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to start in as an entry level and then you build your way up. But it's feel like, Scorpio, maybe you're having a hard time when it comes to building your way up. With the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, feels like you could have been, you know, doesn't feel like a good energy, Scorpio, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely feels like you've been in an energy of really just kind of bitchy a little bit, to be honest with you. Very crabby, very quick to kind of pop, or quick to, you know, cuss somebody out, or quick to keep talking about your emotions, like, well, that hurt my feelings, or, you know, you're just really temperamental, is what it feels like here. Very moody with the Queen of Cups in reverse. Oh my God, I'm gonna leave it right there. Nine of Wands flew out of the deck. So you could be working overtime in a situation, trying to maybe prove yourself. Maybe you're trying to prove yourself. Is this a situation where you were trying to prove yourself, Spirit? Because that's what it feels like here. Hierophant. That's the rules and the code and the ethics. With the Hierophant and the High Priestess in the reverse. Now, I don't know if many people know this, but the High Priestess and the Hierophant are a match. They're like yin and yang, like the Emperor and the Empress, High Priest, or the Hierophant and the High Priestess. Now, when you have it and you look at this as duality more so than looking at it as a couple or people or something like that, it feels like you want something here that is stable. You want something here that is honorable, Capricorn energy here with this Hierophant for me right now. You want something here that is solid, right? But it feels like here, the way that you have been going about it, Scorpio, the way that you have been moving about it has not been with the best motive. You have not had the best intent. Even if you're not doing something with someone or to someone, the way that you've been trying to get things done could have been playing on people's subconscious or ignoring obvious red flags just to kind of try to get what you want. Or this feels like a very possible, like I said, hidden motive or very manipulative type of energy. It feels like you've been scheming, like you've been showing up wanting to be the manager, but you've been like telling on people, trying to get people fired. Like you've just been going about it all the wrong ways. And I feel like that's what you're missing. Yeah, that's what you're missing. Like your reasoning or the way that you're going about something or the way that you think about something or the way that you maneuver in a situation feels very calculated. What's the Seven of Cups? This could be a situation here where you kind of had no choice now, but to be in the energy to be in the Seven of Cups. Let me see. Yeah, Seven of Cups and the Judgment. The Judgment reverses something you did not make a judgment on. The situation you did not make correct judgment on. You know what I'm saying? You didn't really stick and move the way you were supposed to. Kind of like you did. You were like being very, what's the word, screwed or screwed. Like it just feels very sketchy, very shaky, very shysty on how you've been approaching a situation. My cards keep falling out. Three of Pentacles in reverse, and that's why it has not been coming together. Okay, so what does Scorpio need to do? If this is not you, Scorpio, and someone else, okay, but what needs to be done here with Scorpio so they can get the things that they want, that they're trying to manifest? Look at this. Sketchy, screwed, ill intent. You've been going about something like the total opposite way you're supposed to do it, right? This is what we've been saying. Ten of Cups in reverse, the Lovers in the reverse. Now, if this was upright, this would be like the ultimate, oh my God, emotional fulfilling thing. But to me, it's not, because I feel like the motive here, if somebody's motive or how you speak to yourself or your subconscious or something here is completely fucked up. And I feel like what you're manifesting is complete and absolute not what you want. Two of Swords in the reverse. Feels like there's a sense of clarity. Yeah, I was gonna say this feels like somebody else. Two of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. This way, you gotta go with your first mind. And a Queen of Wands. Could be a relationship, partnership. Something you really want. Something you really desire. There's a Tower here coming. This is the Aquarius and Scorpio. Major Arcana cards, that's the fucking transit. That's the fucking Pluto and Aquarius transit that they're having. And I feel like with that transit, I feel like maybe this is coming up underneath the surface, that you have really been moving shaky and you keep up the situation or someone, like you really haven't been showing up the way that you're supposed to. Even if it's a job or something with yourself, it just feels like the feminine here has really been like the reverse feminine, or dark feminine, or evil, or just very moody, cruel, and it's just the feminine is off. Even if it's just the way that you receive something, maybe you're not able to receive things like we just said. People say things about you or stuff like that, like you're not able to receive that, you're not able to see that, so you kind of start to murk things up, mess things up, and kind of, you know, fuck things up for yourself. It feels like Justice in the reverse. Yep. To the Six of Cups, something that you really, really want here. So Scorpio, hopefully that's your reading. Hopefully it resonates. Like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, hit up.